Recording in 3, 2, 1. Just kidding. I'm already recording. Welcome back to the Real Ones podcast. It's been a while. It has been a while. And
It's been too long.
I'm here with the boy John. If you guys don't know him,
Boy.
if you don't know the Eddie lore, I'll update you. John's the boy. He's the homie. He's my best friend.
I'm doing this in my baby shirt. This feels bad. I want to like change shirts.
Then change shirts.
Okay.
Also, since I'm lazy and don't feel like spending hours of editing, like I already told Davon last time we recorded a podcast, we're not editing this podcast. This is no script, off the rip, not ripped. So when we get awkward moments like this where John's changing his shirt and I have to fill in the space, we're not editing it out. You get to see it all. You see it all.
We gotta represent what we got. I can tell I keep my shirts in a freaking drawer.
Yeah, that is wrinkled as a motherfucker. But to be fair, my shirt's.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like
it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Trust me.
See my nipple. Holy shit. So if you guys have been wondering, like, yo, what happened? I thought you promised more podcasts. Well, let me explain, and then we'll just ignore it. Yes, I know I've done this before with Weeb Ordo. No, it's not for the same reason. So we started strong. We recorded a podcast. It was a banger, and then we literally went to record the next day. Me and Davon went to record a Tsukihime podcast because he had just finished Tsukihime, and then his internet was fucked. Like 2 minutes in, so we just said no. Died. And then like it just wasn't working, so we just kind of stopped. And then we recorded a banger podcast with Pokesol at Anime Expo, and I'm trying to see if I can still get it to work, but I don't know if I can because like when I go on my camera, the first two recordings, and they're both 30-minute recordings because this was like an hour and a half or some shit. So that's a lot of the podcast. Damn. But the first two recordings, on the camera, they show it. It will literally show me the whole 30 minutes if I look. On my computer, it says 0 bytes and it won't play. So I got to figure out a way to make that work. Because it's corrupted, yeah. But I don't want to, like, because there's one website where I know it could work, but, like, it's like $70. I'm not trying to pay that much just to get a podcast out that maybe, like, 50 people will see. So if it doesn't work, it's just an L, and we move on from it. But at least I know for a fact this one will come out. This one will come out. Let me actually... You didn't see that?
What did we do?
It was the files. But I want to check how much space I have so that doesn't happen here. I have 9 gigs. We can get away with 9 gigs. I'll just have to clear space after.
Oh yeah, no problem.
No way a podcast is gonna be 9 fucking gigabytes though.
It could happen.
But yeah, so John, the only reason he wasn't on the last one's because he's in the military, so he was busy. Now, he's still busy, but
it's still busy, but not as busy.
Yeah, until he's wait, can I say the underwaters?
Underwaters? What do you mean by that?
Like if you're under the water.
I'm in the Navy. Yeah.
I mean, true. They should know that.
It doesn't specifically matter.
But yeah, if that happens, then obviously he's not gonna be here. So I don't know how often we're gonna do podcasts. Look, man, I got a lot of shit going on, a lot of content. This is my space to chill with the homies. So we're not gonna have a schedule. We're just gonna do shit if we feel like it. We'll do a podcast if we feel like it. We'll do gaming if we feel like it. And yeah.
Once I have better Wi-Fi, we'll do gaming.
Honestly,
right now.
And if you're like, damn, thank God Eddie brought this back. We're so hyped. Don't thank me. Thank John. He was the one that's like, we should record. And I was like, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea.
So what brought this on was I was actually watching some of our old videos. And I'm like, damn, we were kind of popping back then.
Bro, honestly.
We were on a podcast and I'm like, damn. The good times, the good old days.
Have you watched Straight Outta Compton?
That we did with like me, you, Pokesol. I've not seen Straight Outta Compton.
So there's this scene in Straight Outta Compton. It's like where like after like this beef shit happened, but Eazy-E's driving and he sees Dr. Dre's fucking like album on a billboard and he's like starts tearing up because he missed the good old days back when the homies were all together doing shit. And I was like, it was like that scene. He was looking at the good old days and he's like, damn.
I forgot how I got on the topic of our old podcast. I think I was talking to somebody about it. I was like, oh yeah, check out this podcast. Check out, like, I can't fucking remember where I started. But I was like, yeah, next thing you know, I'm looking at the good old days. Hell, I was even looking at my old YouTube channel. I'm like, damn, I should upload. Yeah. So I've been thinking about it, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right? Because it's like, with Weeb Ordo, it would have been great. But like, we were 3 young men that had lives that we were like, because we're kind of... Well, yeah, no, but me and you are like in that transitioning point between like end of high school and like other shit, you know?
Yeah,
and then it's like
And then Davon, he's just scuffed.
And since we were like younger, it's like it was hard to always hang out. You know, we couldn't just like pop up.
It was the all right, gotta grab all this gears.
And setting up was fucking annoying, bro.
Yeah, I much as I love your house, but dude, that room is atrocious.
This room, it's good for one person, maybe two. 3 people, it's a little much. Not when we're actually hanging out, it's not bad, right? But it's when we did that podcast setup, we had for context, we had like a big fucking table and there was like no space. And it's because
really jank setups for our mics.
Yeah, it was the worst setup.
We like chairs, strap them to chairs and shit.
That's another thing. We recorded a few comeback episodes, which I might still put out and just put them on here or something. But the reason why those didn't come out is because we thought the mics would work. No, each mic picked up the other mic, so it was ass. So if I put those out,
it was just atrocious.
It'll have to be with the camera's mic, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It just depends on if you guys would like to see those. We recorded a normal one. We recorded a gaming 3x3, which I wouldn't mind putting out. Unless you guys just want to redo it.
Not our cursed 3x3.
It's cursed. Oh, I still want to put that video out.
Oh, God, no. I hate the one you made. It is atrocious.
I got a Coca-Cola
Absolutely atrocious. Got a Coca-Cola. I don't have anything to drink. It's sad times.
Damn.
But yeah, so I've been living. I ain't dead, which is nice. I feel like I'm dead.
Yeah. The thing is, this is weird.
So busy.
Sorry to interrupt you, but like, my era of viewers right now isn't the same as it was when we were doing Weebordo. It's very different. So they don't know you.
Completely different. Completely different.
So like,
well,
here's John.
I've interacted with your people before, but not really done much else.
Okay, I'm just gonna be blunt. The reaction channel.
Well, I'm in one or two.
The anime community knows you. My anime community knows you, not the reaction community.
Yeah,
which is probably the bigger one right now.
Twitch sometimes, but that's really it.
Yeah, but this is the boy. This is the boy. Once you get better internet, we have to stream together. We definitely have to.
On God, brother. So, if every guys are sitting here looking at me, oh, what happened to you?
No,
I got a story for you.
Yeah, so, he did not get jumped.
I was not jumped. So in the military, we do these things for training, and today I got really wet during this trainer. I'm not gonna really say much else about it.
Yeah.
But we have these Kevlar gloves on that if you rub your face at all, would start tearing the skin off your face if you weren't careful. And what I was doing was absolutely just getting hosed in the face with water. Yeah, because the grips on them. They had like these little rubber grips on the hand and stuff, and they're made of Kevlar, so they couldn't be cut. And I'm having water getting splashed in my face. You know, what's your natural reaction when you get something on your face? Oh, let me wipe that off. Let me doing this shit. And next thing you know, I have it right here, down across my cheek, and just right here, dude. I walked into the office today after, and they're like, "Dude, are you okay?"
It looks like you wore goggles that were too tight.
Almost. It's one of those ones where I'm like, "Damn, bro." I was getting asked, "Are you okay?" We were like, "No, I'm fine. I just got done with this trainer." They're like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. But one thing that sucks is being all the way across the freaking United States from my boys. It's 3 hours ahead, lonely, bro. No friends, dude. I have no friends here, bro. It's so bad.
It makes you feel better.
I hate it.
I was talking about this yesterday on stream because I was watching this video that was like, why you have no friends and why you're lonely and how to make more. It's like one of those, like those videos that like have the good illustrations and it's like, I don't know, those type of channels that always do like the science stuff or like the weird like war stories. I don't know how to, like infographics and stuff like that. Yeah, it was like one of those type of channels. I don't know which channel it was. But I was telling stream, I was like, guys, you don't need a bunch of friends. You only need like 2 or 3 really solid friends. And I told them, for me, it's you, Davon, and Angel. Like, those are the 3 that, like, I always am never not going to be homies with. But 2 of you motherfuckers aren't in state. And, like, me and Davon just hung out for, like, a whole month straight, so I don't want to see him every day. I need a break.
Yeah. It's understandable.
But, like...
oh, dude. Should we talk about the camping story now that we're here? Like, dude... Talk about spending time
we could.
Camping.
We need to go camping again. I'm so pissed.
Which camping
story I wanted to... No, fuck you, because before you left for boot camp, I wanted to set up camping with you and Davon, and nothing ever came out of it.
Because I don't think you ever really prepped for it. It was one of those ones where it's just out of the blue, and next thing you know, it's like, hey, bro, I'm leaving in December. You're like, what?
Yeah. True.
It was just really bad timing, because then we also graduated, and I got busy with my job, and then then you were busy with your job.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff. It was like, well.
Do you know when you're ever gonna come back to Washington?
Christmas time, anything around the holidays, usually pretty much that's what it's looking like.
Because I was like,
if I can get lucky for my shore duty, I can get put over in Washington. It just depends on if the bill is open or not.
Yeah, because if you're ever back during fishing season, I was telling my dad the other day, like, I don't know why we don't go fishing together, because I like fishing, and I was like, I thought you'd like fishing, so I was like, we should get John to go with us.
No,
you don't?
No, I
don't?
hate fishing.
What?
I cannot stand fishing. My dad used to take my brother and I fishing all the time.
How are you?
I need to be in the water. I'm in water.
What?
I need to be in the water.
I thought out of everyone you'd be a fisher.
What? I hate fishing with a passion, dude.
Okay, no, but think about it. Think about it. No, think about it. Okay. I hear you.
That can be different.
I hear you. But yeah, if it's us, think about this, right? It's an early morning, right? We have some Starbucks. We're sitting back in our chairs. We're not really focused on the fishing, but it's just there. You know, we got our sticks waiting, sitting back talking, and we're just chilling for a few hours.
Well, then if we're going to do that, then yeah, that would be a chill one. But then my dad's got hundreds of fishing poles from my grandpa that was left, so I'm like, we could do that. Because dude, my grandpa loved to fish. We could go kayaking with my dad's kayaks now.
Yeah, I don't know if
all sorts of stuff that we can do now.
But I don't know, because like for fishing, I don't love fishing. I just like the vibe, I guess.
Yeah,
because I'm not good at catching fish. Like I'm not good at it, and I don't like catching the fish. I guess like it's kind of cool when it happens, but
I'm used to. I think it's because I went so much when I was younger that I had this weird, almost fetid hatred for it. Because I'm not patient. I like to do stuff.
No, I do kind of understand that.
And my dad was always, no, just sit down, man, hang out. And I'm like, I want to be in the water, man. Yeah. It's just one of those things that just suck when you're not in the water. Because, you know me, I'm a swimmer. We'll always live and die being a swimmer.
No, that's true.
And,
you were bringing up camping. Did you want to talk about, like, church camp? Did you want to talk about when we went camping with Angel?
We can talk about...
We went camping in Oregon.
We can talk about our camping adventure.
That was like...
And we can talk about our adventure
Have we ever talked about that in a podcast? The Oregon one?
In a podcast? No. We've personally talked about it when we're hanging out. But that's just reminiscing.
Because we always
openly sat here and talked about it.
We treat the Oregon trip as like when we became, you know, like for life homies. I feel like.
Yeah, but like we were good friends.
I don't know.
We were good friends. We played football.
Thinking back, how did I finesse my way to go into Oregon? Because there's no way I was your best friend at the time.
No, you were. My parents loved you. So what it was Kenny couldn't go because my brother was being stupid, and so I was like, well, they were like, we don't want you to be alone. Why not invite like Eddie or Ben? So I shot Ben a text. He's like, sorry, I can't go. I shot you.
So I wasn't the first choice. No, I'm kidding.
No, because at that time it was you and Ben were my two best friends, and so I'm like, well, Ben's probably more open to the idea of camping than you are because at the moment you were doing, I can't remember what you were doing. You were doing something like busy at that moment. I just can't remember what it was. And you're like, yeah, dude, totally. And so next thing you know, I have you and me and my parents in the car. We're driving out to no. We weren't with my parents. We were with my grandpa. We were in the RV.
Yeah, we were in the RV.
When we listened to
nice RV.
We listened to Hop. Yeah,
Hop.
RV. You know,
Mac
right now
Miller.
the back of that's torn out. Mac, yeah, listen to the boys.
Damn.
So before my grandpa passed away, he actually was not rebuilding, but he had to do some work to it. So the entire back end of that RV right now is torn out.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, the wall is completely torn out, and that's of course like my dad. He's not a really big construction guy. He's good with his hands, but not like my grandpa perfect. Yeah. And so
wasn't he closer to like the mechanical shit
all
than
these
like
projects.
the construction?
Yeah, my grandpa was mad. Like he was good with construction. He was good with plumbing. He was good with electrical. You name it, my grandpa was good at it. But, my dad, on the other hand, not quite so much. He would call my grandpa for his shit went wrong. So now I plan to be that guy who can step up when someone needs help for.
You gotta be that guy for me, bro. I don't know shit. My dad the other day, he's like,
I know basic stuff, but I don't know all of it. You know what I mean?
My dad was making fun of me. He's like, you're gonna be the guy that gets overcharged at the fucking like auto shop because you don't know shit. And I was like, yes, I am. I don't know.
That's where you need to hang out with your dad and learn to actually do car stuff. That's your biggest issue. I know you do. But you don't hang out with him enough to understand how a car works. I can sit here for hours and explain to you how a car works and what to do, what this does, what that does. And you sit there because you have no idea. Because there's so much more that goes in behind it.
Fair.
Do you know how to change a tire? Do you know how to change your oil? Do you know how to change your windshield wiper?
How to change
your freaking coolant? But like all those basic things. Exactly. That's the issue. You don't know how to do any of that. Obviously, we have YouTube now, which is pretty nice. We just look it up. But where's the fun?
But it's not the same as getting yelled at by your dad. Come on.
Have you ever had to hold the flashlight over the engine?
No, bro. No, you don't understand, bro. Well, actually, no. Okay.
That was the most.
I know you understand, but you know that my dad likes to just disassemble his car and put in a bunch of shit because he's fucking Mexican. He wants a lowrider out of any car. I hate holding like the whole ass fucking door while he fucking screws it in or some shit. Just to get yelled at because like it's heavy as fuck and I've been holding it for 10 minutes and I barely move. He's like, ah! I'm like, God damn it! It was never really the flashlight though. It was just always like actual physical like labor.
Yeah, for me it was the flashlight. But as I got older, my dad said, "You're old enough, do this," and he would just hand me a tool, and so I had to sit there and wrench out and do all this other crap. So for me, I'm a car guru. I can take pretty much almost the entire block of an engine apart and put it back together by
I've always been jealous of car people, but I already told you I don't think no matter like
it's such an expensive hobby to be a car person. You'll hate it.
Yeah,
if
I told you
like a car person, you will hate it.
No matter how much I learn about cars, like that I need to know, I don't think I'm ever gonna get like into it as like, oh shit, is that a 1987 whatever the fuck, you know? Kind of like how I make fun of like sneakerheads because even though I like my shoes, I'm not gonna know every name of a sneaker.
Oh agreed.
I don't think I could ever be that guy. But I don't know. I don't know where I was going.
But okay, back to the camping story.
Yeah.
After we're driving there and we're hanging out. For what? We got there and then there was bees right by our tent, right?
Yeah. Fuck those bees. Fuck them bees.
So we step out. So it's I can't really like explain how this would go. So it's like imagine my phone is like our campground, like this would be my parents' tent. This was our tent, a wood strip here, and then like the RV like somewhere over here, pretty much. And we're sitting there, we're prepping our tent and stuff. And next thing you know, we're stepping into these woods, and Eddie gets stung by a bee right on the back of his leg. So next thing you know, we're having my mom's allergic to bees. So my mom's running inside. I'm sitting there trying to fend off these bees from attacking my boy. And my grandpa comes out, hands me this bottle, and says, "Go."
And
sacrifice. I'm like,
and this was post Beeitnam, so we were scared of bees.
No, you're scared of bees. I dealt with bees enough not to really worry about it.
Okay, so, the viewers are like, Beeitnam, what the fuck are they talking about? Yeah, we have to do another tangent. I'm sorry. You want to talk about it?
So we can do both of our perspectives. Okay, for me, in our middle school years, was it 8th grade year of football?
Yeah,
we were doing pin hills. We had these massive hills at our middle school, and we had to run up and run down the street and run back up.
Yeah. So we run up the
our buddy. Our buddy TJ steps into this bee hornet's nest. These bees come flying out of the ground. Next thing you know, everyone's freaking panicking and running.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Our coach at the time. He was like pushing all the kids away. I think he got stung like 60 times.
No, he did. Because he has like a bad knee and shit. And he wasn't really able to
get away.
Run. He just kind of took it.
Yeah, so he really couldn't get away. For me, I got lucky and didn't get stung, but I saw the aftermath of everyone else. So I was able to get down to the field. Because I was coming down the hill. So all I did was bank a left and go through those gates, and I was gone.
Were you in the front of the line or the back of the line? Well, where were you in the line?
Towards the front. I was towards the front. So
I was towards the front too, but I think I was like third.
I was at the top of the hill and coming down when it happened.
Yeah.
And then people started getting stung, and that's what I did.
I thought I was in the front, but I might have not been because I just remember seeing a few people in front of me. I think they were running, and then they were like screaming for whatever reason. And I was like, "What goofballs?" I kept running, and then I was like, "Oh, that's why they're screaming." Ah! We were all freaking out. We didn't even run to the locker room first. We ran down to where like JV was at the actual field, and then JV, like the entire JV, is like, "Why are they?
What happened to you
Why
guys?
Are they freaking out? Fucking weirdos!" And then a few seconds later, ah! And then it's a fucking frenzy. Everyone's running, sprinting, fucking dodging these bees.
Didn't they have us go to the other field on the backside and finish practice after getting stung? Or did we end it?
Did we? I think we ended it because. Well, I'll get there in a second. So we're running, and I noticed because my pads are here. But if a fucking bee gets under your pads, because like imagine this, but it's like this. Yeah, it won't get out though. Because like for me, I had a bunch of bites here because it was just stuck under here. And like some like in just other places, and then like my legs and shit, obviously. and we are running. We get to the fucking locker room. Everyone's got PTSD. My fucking like football bout brushed against my leg, and I.
But, yeah, no. The second anything touched us for like the next week in football, it was.
Bro, we saw a fly in the locker room and freaked the fuck out. Like,
dude, it was so bad.
But
anything involving bees in that football team was over. So from there, it was about a month or two.
Wait. If we didn't finish practice, it would have been because one kid got stung in the eye. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
And he had to go to the
kid
ER.
got stung in the eye. Yeah.
That was bad. That I was like, damn. He was one of the tougher guys though, but even he was crying. And I was like, fuck, man.
You get stung in the eye, bro.
Well, I mean, I would be crying. I'd be like, I fucking cry at anime.
When did we coin it Beeitnam? When did we coin it Beeitnam?
I have no clue, but it works perfectly.
I think it was in high school though. It's like once we
it definitely was when we were just looking back.
We were telling our stories about bees, and I can't remember who came up with the coin, came up with the term of Beeitnam.
Yeah,
it was like bees but Vietnam, and like I think you turned. We're in like the kind of in the shower like locker area, and they're like, oh, Beeitnam. And next thing you know, it's like everyone's like, "Oh,
it just sticks, bro."
Beeitnam. It became a running joke. Anytime we heard a drone, anytime we saw any level of a bee, any person who was there that day freaked out. We're like, Beeitnam, and you're like, these guys like end quote running away.
No, that shit. Yeah, that shit will forever stick with me.
Yeah, that's just a solid story. But so after going in, pretty much murdering the bees. My mom's like, she's gonna hang out inside pretty much until like the coast is clear, and then we went and biked around the fort, right?
We did a lot of biking.
We did a lot of biking. It's just because it was either that or walk.
I still think to this day, even after going to Hawaii, Oregon still has the best beach I've gone to. Remember the sand at that one beach?
Hands down.
Oh my fucking god! How? I forgot what it was called, but the sand was fucking.
It's Cannon Beach.
Yeah. That sand, oh my fucking god, it was orgasmic. It was crazy.
I gotta get you to Florida one of these days, and we gotta go on the beach there. You want to
the thing is,
immaculate sand?
I might go to Florida next year
water?
because my brother's gonna be living there. So
you're right, huh?
I just gotta buy a fucking plane ticket and go. So I was thinking maybe like
I'm north. I'm north of that. I am up by like Maine and stuff. So the issue is I would have to either you come to me or I come to you.
Yeah.
And like I really haven't seen any good beaches here at the moment. So if I was, I'd be going back down to Florida.
But yeah, like I think maybe like for my birthday I'm gonna go visit, like just spend a week or two in fucking Florida because why not?
That's not a bad idea. But so we were walking around, we were looking at the different forts and stuff. And was there a no trespassing sign on it, or could we go trespass? Or could
the military shit?
There was one. Yeah, in the fort,
okay, so there was two. There was one that we could go in. There was one that was no trespassing, but I think it was because it was like it could collapse at any moment. It wasn't that dire, but it was just old. It was like, but they were just scared for the safety. But we went in it anyways. But that was the one where we were fucking running because we thought we were gonna get caught. And bro.
We went through it.
Okay, you go.
No, so we're dipping through it, and there's this chain fence about.
Fuck! That's what I was gonna talk about.
I would say it's about that about your shoe where your shoe's at.
Imagine it's like up here. I'm no joke. It's this fucking high. I'm hella far away. I leap over this shit, right? And then the very end of my fucking toe fucking hits it, and I go flying. It's bad. Dude, it was bad.
Yeah, you clipped. What were you wearing sandals that day?
I was wearing slides too. Yeah, I was wearing slides.
Slides. So you just watch this. I watched his foot clip it, and you just go, pop. Just pancake.
Oh, that's just so funny.
And I'm like, you got up. You're like, oh, bro, that hurt.
But we kept running.
We eventually dipped out of there, and we're like, okay, we're not doing that again.
Yeah. And those fort shit was cool though. That was probably like my favorite day.
Yeah, hands down was pretty cool. Then there's the beach.
We did the waves. We laid down.
We went waves. We went body surfing. Yeah, the body surfing was pretty lit. I wish the waves were a little bit better that last time.
Yeah.
Because last time I went, it was pretty freaking immaculate, bro. I had some bomber waves that I could hop on. I just need a boogie board. That's the thing. I didn't have a boogie board.
We went to those museums. We went to like the.
Oh yeah, we went to a couple museums that were kind of in the camping ground area, which were pretty lit. Just told like the backstory of like what happened there. Because where we're at, Cannon Beach is like right at the mouth of the. What river is that? Not the Mississippi River. What river is that? What's the one Lewis and Clark went through? Oh God! Why can't I think
the wrong person?
I gotta go to maps right quick. Hold on. By the power of Google Maps, I will figure it out.
Hold on.
LA. What river is this? Because it's right by Long Beach and like Sunset Beach and Astoria. I just can't. Why can't I figure out what this freaking the name of this place is? But it's pretty much this river that runs into Portland and like up by the Hoover River and like all that.
Yeah.
And were you there when we went to the cheese factory?
Yeah. We got the ice cream and shit. That shit was busting.
Yeah, that shit was bomb. That's some bomb ass cheese. But yeah, so it's like right at the mouth of Washington State and Oregon, like right at the border, pretty much. It's also where the Goonies was recorded, so we went to.
Oh yeah, we went to the house.
We almost went to the house. We
should have went up and did the truffle shuffle, man.
But the issue is, it's actually someone's house, and so they don't want people going up to their house and like taking photos of it.
I can see both sides of it. I can see it.
I
can see it.
I want my privacy,
but at the same time,
I was
gonna say, there's no way you buy the Goonies house not knowing that it's the Goonies house, and it's not that nice of a house where you're like, I need this house. I feel like if you really like, I don't know. I feel like they knew what they were doing.
They fully knew.
So it's like
they did it just to be cucks.
Yeah, I don't get how the fuck you, because that's an easily preventable situation. Just get a different house. There's no way that was like the cheapest or the best fit house ever out there. It probably cost more because it is the Goonies house.
Yeah, so the fact is in historical location, you can call it historical. It's gonna cost more, and like it's gonna be this and this and this. And so what they do is put tarps up, and they completely pretty much tarp the entire house.
Wait, was that before or after your mom made me watch the Goonies?
It was before, because we were gonna go. No. So the plan was we were gonna go to Cannon Beach and we were gonna see the Goonies house. You were like, "What's the Goonies?" And so my mom was like, "You're sitting down on the couch." Oh yeah, we watched it before we left.
No, that's what I was saying. I was saying it was like I was saying if the trip was after I'd seen it. But yeah, I like the Goonies though. I didn't think I would like it.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Yeah, it was a good movie, real wholesome movie. But so from there we were there for what, a couple days, like 5 days.
Something. And then
we came back. Yeah, I like, dude, it's those days. It was such a blur, dude. Those last couple days were such a blur.
Yeah.
And then we had the camping trip with Angel, but I feel like I've ranted long enough about this, so you go ahead and tell this one.
It was both the best and the worst camping trip because
hands down.
Look, man, I still love Angel to death. The thing is, though, Angel and like his kind of friends that like we're not super close with, but like we know, they're the type of people who don't. They don't know that like when pranks are too far, you know. Mm-hmm. It's because it's like they're not bad guys, but they are annoying as fuck sometimes, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like for example, there was one night where we were sleeping in the tent and they just pour water on us. I was like, bro, and I that's when I broke, because that was long in after a bunch of shit. I went out there offering to fight whoever the fuck it was. No one said who it was. So
dude,
that tells me enough. That tells me enough about
you and I both rolled out there like pissed as fuck because it was hot and we had our tent cover off, and so like you could see the night sky and shit, and so we're sitting there chilling in our bed, and next thing you know, they're tossing water on us. But
I was pissed, bro.
But next thing you know, it was like anyone was like, wow.
No, I got waterboarded, bro. It was waterboarded. That shit was...
Homie almost died. But on the drive there, it was pretty lit though.
But the best. Olympia, right? Oh yeah, the drive was cool. My favorite part was when we went to the fucking house, the abandoned one.
So there was abandoned 2-story like mansion house.
It was pretty big, yeah.
Like down the road and kind of off in the, like this backwooded area next to this farm. And I remember this story like vividly because it scared the shit out of me. But you can tell this one too.
Wait, were you in the first?
Oh, I was there. I was the first crew.
Okay, what's it called? Like in D-Day, like the first line of fire people. Like what's that called? What would you call them? Like the first first in the line or some shit.
Yeah, it's
I was gonna say, like, were we the first in the line? Because there was like 8 of us, but there was like 4 of us that went in first. I think it was me, you, Angel, and then Quinn, or whatever his name is, but it starts with a Q. No, what?
It starts with a Q.
It might have been Quinn. ER. I don't know, but
it wasn't. It was me, you, Angel. There was a lot of Mexicans there. Sorry, don't excuse me. There's a lot of Mexicans there. So like me, you, Angel, Quinn, Quinn was one of them. I think ER went in with us, so I think 5.
Okay.
But I think ER dipped as we got closer. So there's 4 of us left.
But like, so we were going in this place. We were looking all through this shit, and it was kind of creepy. There was like a doll. There was some graffiti. You know, normal abandoned house shit.
So we start with the basement first.
Oh yeah,
like all idiots.
That's what I was gonna get to. It was like a garage basement thing, kind of, because it's like you could tell this is where the storage happened, and like we were just rummaging through. Let's say we're on this side. You know, we're over here. Okay. They can't see me.
Yeah.
Okay, actually. Okay, I'm over
the
here,
room's
right?
not big enough.
Yeah. Okay, imagine this, but like 10-fold, or 5-fold.
Yeah,
I'm on this side of the room. Okay,
it's
not gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because that's a bad portrayal. Yeah.
Okay,
portrayal.
so
we're on
the
one
room
side.
Size,
yeah. Like let's say you see that recycle bin behind you. That's about how far away we were, maybe.
No, it was a lot further. So the distance of the camera to that is further, in compared to reality. So
yeah,
this room was about. I'd say it was about 20 by.
It was like 4 of my rooms, like 4 of these.
So it was like 20 in this direction, 5 on this wall, and then there was like about a 10-foot strip, and then it opened up to another about 20-footer. And we're standing in this pretty much an L shape. Yeah. And we're standing there at this one wall, and about on the backside 20 behind us. Remember, there's 4 of us in here. I'm at the back of the group. Eddie's like looking at some photos that he found. Angel's in this corner. And then I can't remember what Quinn was doing. But Quinn was doing something.
No matter what we were doing, we were all really close. So there's no way anyone could have like done this.
Yeah.
But we hear, like, I don't remember if it was like a paint can or what, but it fell.
Something
on the other side of the fucking room. And there, like nothing happened that could have caused that. Like no joke, because I would have been the first to be like debunked it. So I was like, John was like, Angel was like. Quinn was like, ER was like, and we all fucking darted out.
So we all did. We just fucking run. And we run outside. We're like, holy shit, dude, we gotta get our phones. We gotta get the flashlights.
Yeah, we were.
So next thing you know, we've got multiple cameras rolling at once, and we're all rolling in. Our flashlights were at.
Bro, we became like a paranormal investigators.
We became a paranormal.
That's also how the meme, you know, the dude behind us. That's how that meme started.
Yeah, you talking about the dude behind us?
We just be like, oh yeah, there's the guy behind us. And because like the meme was, oh, when we were doing that, it was just the dude behind us that did that or whatever. Yeah. And it was stupid. Like we'd literally be talking about normal things like, yo, this Coke Zero, it's nasty. How could anyone enjoy it? And then you'd be like, the dude behind us. I don't know, just stupid shit.
It would be like, so we're swimming and stuff. Be like, yeah, bro, just like that dude behind you. And you're like, what?
Yeah. But you keep going. You keep going.
But so we run outside. We were like, oh shit, we gotta figure this out. So we go back in.
That's also when we see the other boys.
It's the team of 4. Yeah, we see the other boys. They eventually caught up to us. They're like, what are you guys doing? We're like, oh, we're in this abandoned building. Next thing you know, they're in there. They're being loud as shit, and they're like, it's nighttime. It's like midnight. I'm the only person who has any level of good judgment at this stuff because I watch a lot of those videos where like people go in and look around old abandoned houses and shit. And when you got a farm 5 minutes down the road and you're loud as shit and it's night, it echoes. It echoed really bad. And I'm telling you, we got lucky we did not have the cops get called off.
I was surprised we did it. I thought we were going to, like, from the moment we entered. I was expecting it no matter what, just because of the group of people we were with.
Yeah. But, so we go in, we go upstairs, we're looking around. Obviously, a lot of people have been here. There's graffiti, shit's destroyed. Yeah. And it was just an older house. There was a like 30 cards of Uno in there at one point, just scattered around.
Yeah, there was like a newspaper. It felt like a horror movie.
It was pretty crazy. And then we left, and later that night we found this old abandoned kind of farmhouse as well.
Yeah, the farmhouse is crazy.
The scarecrow.
That shit was crazy. I don't even think anyone went in there. Also, because that was more illegal than the other one.
Oh yeah, because this was actually someone's property. It was one of those ones where it was on that back end of their property where they really didn't go anymore.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was a long walk back, dude. Do you remember walking back?
No, that walk was long as fuck. That shit was long as fuck. And like somehow we all ended up separated though. Like we were all separated, walking the same like direction.
Yeah, next thing
I remember walking alone.
We're all separated. There was a good chunk where I sped off ahead of you guys because you guys were fucking pissing me off. So I was like, you know what? I just did.
Okay, yeah. This whole trip, John just hated life. Like, he got in a fight on the beach.
Wait, did I?
Remember?
Fight with?
I forgot his name. The one we haven't mentioned because it was my brother, Quinn, ER, Angel, me, you. I forgot the other guy's name though. It's but he was on the football team.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I don't even remember what it was, but you guys kind of like wrestled for like a half a second, and then that was it.
Yeah, it was a long day. I'll tell you that. And then we do the swimming though.
Okay, the swimming. Were you with us when we were like going in that really harsh current? Yeah.
And
we were getting fucking like bodied by the current. But like we're on these rocks too. Getting back, yeah.
None of us had shoes on. Oh, maybe a few people.
This motherfucker jumped off a cliff naked.
Didn't have shoes. Oh my god! I hope you were gonna bring that up. First time I ever skinny dipping is with my boys, but I did it as a joke.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna fucking jump off this thing.
And then we threatened not to give him his clothes back.
And like next thing you know, they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna walk away." And like, what about my shorts? And they're like, "Oh yeah, no, we're taking these back." And I'm like, "This is a campground, and like a mile."
You're probably wondering how I got here in prison for
kids and all this stuff. So next thing you know, Eddie fucking leans over, just throws in my shorts and shit. I put them on like in the water. Hardest thing I've probably ever done.
I was like, hard as fuck. Why?
No. Hardest shit I've ever done was put shorts on underwater. We swim back after. Dude, we were drained though by the time we got back though, because dude, the current.
That current was beating our ass,
every
bro.
Stabby rock you could have found, we found.
But it's like we wanted to go that direction to get to the cliff.
Yeah, because it was like there was a pretty dope cliff. Remember seeing the guy cutting down that tree by that house?
Yeah. Dude, that was cool. That was cool. I was scared though. Did he wave at us?
Oh yeah, he did.
Because we were like yelling at him. He was far as fuck though, and then he was just hella high, and he's like,
"Oh yeah, dude, he was super."
Hey, down there. Have we told online about when we saw the tree cut at your grandpa's?
No, we have not.
I feel like we have, but if we have, then fuck off. You're gonna hear it again. But that was also like around Oregon times, like in that sort of year.
It was about a month out before Oregon, roughly.
It might no. I think was Oregon middle school, because I vividly remember you going in that like tornado simulator in the Falcons, in the middle school sweater. I think that was the end of middle school. No. Like the summer before high school. End of middle school.
Yeah, it was the summer before high school.
Okay, so cutting the tree must have been before that. Or was it after?
No, it was after. It was after.
Okay.
That should have been after, because then it was. God, like dude, these years have blown by.
I know, it's weird.
It was 2018. It was like freshman or sophomore year. I remember that.
Yeah.
But you can tell this story. I've been rambling. Sorry.
I don't remember the story that well, so you might know it better than me.
So what we were doing, we were at my grandma's property on this back hill. And we had to lop down these like old brushes that my grandpa didn't want. So Eddie and I out there with these loppers, just lopping away, cutting these things out. And my grandpa at the same time had this guy professionally come up and cut this big ass tree down. This tree, when the wind would blow, would sway almost to, it felt like 45-degree angles, dude. It was nuts.
Wait,
and
quick
so
question.
My grandpa was worried that, yeah.
Do you have Facebook? I can't find it.
My Facebook got hacked and I lost everything.
Fuck! I was trying to find the picture that I took of you that day.
Mom, Dad, and might have it.
All right. Keep going.
So you can find it there probably. But so we're sitting there lopping it down and stuff, and next thing we know, we're all chilling, and like you hear the tree start to come. So Eddie and I stop what we're doing. We're watching this big ass tree come down, and we're not talking about this dude didn't cut it in chunks. He said,
"Yeah, no, it was all at once timber."
And just boom! Loudest thing I've probably ever experienced was hearing that tree come down. It sounded like a horror movie because of the sounds of things breaking. Do you remember me almost getting impaled by climbing that tree?
Yeah.
I lost my balance on that tree after it fell because we were walking around looking at stuff, and I was climbing on the tree and I slipped and I fell, and about 2 inches from my right was a stick about yay long, and it could have impaled me, bro. I could have died.
I couldn't find that picture, but I found this one. Wait, wrong camera.
Yeah, goated.
Yeah, the boys.
Good old football times. The boys.
Damn, this is.
I still love the fact that Ben's taller than you.
Fuck you. How is that surprising?
I just remember Ben being really short.
Yeah, but I'm really short. Look at this guy.
That's true. That's a lot truer.
Damn,
True.
I used to be so fit, bro.
Look at us, dude. Look at us.
Golly.
Look at us. Peak.
You've grown up. You've grown up.
No, that's cap. That's
You
so
have.
cap.
There's no way
That's
you
cap.
think you looked better here than now.
No, I don't look good at all, bro.
Nah, what dapper young man.
I don't look
Don't
good.
put yourself
That's
down.
all I'm saying. Peak
Now-
me was that photo of me
Now
on
this
the
man.
Chad me. I think that was
Wait,
going
what
into
picture?
my junior year. There's a photo of me. That was my profile picture of that. I was shirtless and I was on a paddleboard, almost 6-pack because football had just ended. Football wrestling was like just around the corner.
Yeah.
And like no, it wasn't even. No, it was like middle of football season actually. That's when this photo was. And like my dad and I went to his friend's yacht, and he had a paddleboard. He let me go paddleboarding. My dad's got a photo of me with this like paddleboarding and stuff, and like I'm in shorts, chilling, like kind of toned. Never really been good at getting a 6-pack. At this point, I've just given up because I don't care anymore. Honestly, dad bod for life, bro. Dad bod for life. Dad bod for life. But was like, yeah, hands down, peak me was then. That was like freshman or sophomore year, bro. Peak me. But what other crazy stories do we have?
I don't even need a crazy story, but you know what we can talk about? A crazy waifu collecting game called Mudae.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
All right, so to start off with how this went it was you who started this, right?
Yeah, so
you've been playing it for almost like 5 days straight now? 4 or 5 days
yeah, so
straight?
I got into Mudae. I always know what it is because in my last server, the guy who set it up for me had it, but like I never touched it because I was like, this is too much for me. I don't know what the fuck it is. Because without getting Mudae explained to you, it looks really fucking complicated for no reason.
It still is complicated. There's so many commands that you don't know yet.
Yeah, but I was in the server with the Dysfunctional Boys. If you guys don't know who that is, it's just a group that I'm in, and I don't know if we have content out by the time this comes out, but that's just for context. They're my homies though, my YouTube homies pretty much. And actually no, it was before I was in the Dysfunctional. It was actually in a different chat with the same boys and a couple other boys. But they were playing Mudae and they were like getting me onto it. I was like, okay, I'm still confused, but I got really addicted to it after a couple days.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it's just something about because like I played gachas before, but there's something about competing directly against your homies for waifus that just it slaps. It fucking slaps. So I got Devon and John on it.
And the worst part is you can come in and steal somebody. It's not automatically given to said person. No,
because like you roll. Like let's say I roll 8 at a time, 8 waifus in a row. While I'm like still rolling the couple after like the first one, someone could steal the first one if they have a claim still. So you got to be careful. Depending on like which server you're in, like some people nab more than others.
Oh John. Yeah, for real. Hey, what do you mean? You
started. No, look at this, guys. This motherfucker's a liar. I keep pointing the wrong way. At the start of it, me and Devon were like, we're not gonna be a server because we started one that's just us. We have 3 servers that we play in. I have 4, but I play in one with some of the homies that introduced me to it, and then the 3 that me, him, and Devon play in is my server, a server we specifically made for the 3 of us doing Mudae, and then the server that we're recording this podcast in right now, the podcast server.
Yes, sir.
We're addicted to this fucking game. But in the serious Mudae server that we set up for the 3 of us, that's the one we take the most serious. We said, rule, no stealing someone else's claims unless they say you can take these rolls, unless they say you can take these rolls because I don't have a claim or I just don't want to claim right now. And then I roll someone, I don't remember who it was.
It was Diane. So it was Diane from the 7 Deadly Sins. I'm like,
oh yeah, I rolled Diane or whatever. No, you're like, I'm taking her boot gang because it was fast as fuck. And I still don't have her back.
I saw her, I was like, I popped her, bro. I actually still have her. If you want her, I can give her back.
No, I don't want her. It's all good. It's all
we
good.
We came to an agreement after you stole. It was Arcuid. You stole. Who else did you steal from me? You've stolen so many. You stolen.
It's because you declared war. There's no way anyone's not going to be on my side here. I did not steal Akino. I pulled Akino.
Who did you steal?
Well, I don't want to get off this and.
I can check.
I don't know.
Never mind.
It might take a while to find it though, because it's like there's so many chats.
Yeah, there's so many, dude.
We can update you guys in the next episode.
Okay. So I got Yotsuba today.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, Eddie tries to come in with the boot gang. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like,
I tried to grab
I
someone
said,
else
"Nah,
from
this
Bang
is mine."
Dream. I tried to grab someone from Bang Dream. Because I like that series. And then I got exposed because he was like, then why is the emoji on Yotsuba? I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, no. You can't catch me lacking like that. Let's see.
That's so funny.
No, she wasn't it. No, not MASH.
Devon's practically been inactive for like a week though.
Yeah, he's been
He's off the
inactive for a
grid.
minute, bro.
I don't know what he's doing right now. But hopefully we can get him on the next
Arcuity, yeah,
episode.
there's Arcuity he took from me. Yara Murray, no.
Oh hell yeah, I got
It's other ones. It's other servers that I know he's done it in as well.
Yeah.
But it's like I personally started in the Mudae server, but then after a good mix of talking and trading, we came to the conclusion of, okay, I won't fuck with you if you won't fuck with me.
Pretty much, we're back on good terms, guys. Don't worry, there's no beef, no taking sides. Oh, since it might be out by the time this is out, and even if it's not, it'll be close. I am making a diss track, a serious diss track. You better back me up. You better slide. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Not slide for fun.
Yeah.
But,
okay, for the person I gave to you, I can't remember who, but I gave you a girl from Steins Gate, which is 605 now. She's gone up in price.
It's not.
It's
Ruka,
it's Kiru.
Yeah.
Kiru.
This guy can't read.
How the fuck you say it? I can't read Japanese right now.
Do you want to know the diss track's on?
Sure.
Ruka!
Oh god.
I'm making a diss track on Ruka.
Let's see. I gave you the girl from Kakagururi, the blonde girl.
You didn't give me Mary.
I did.
Did you?
We traded. Yeah, I gave you Mary.
Huh. Whatever. What we can do is in like the next episode or something. I'll prepare.
I got you.
And,
I got you Jonah Arc. I got you Jonah Arc as well.
Oh, Jean.
Yeah, I've got you Jean. Oh, I know the other person you stole from me. You fucking stole the Persona girl from me.
Oh, you're talking about Kasumi?
Yeah, you boot gang Kasumi from me in your server.
To be fair, Devon, the Persona man himself, did he talked to the jury and everything, and he said that I'm not guilty. So
not guilty.
He was on my side, so I'm not guilty.
Bro, that's a cap.
Devon said I earned it, so like he said I deserve it because I played the fucking game. You watched the anime. Kasumi's not even in the anime.
Once the fucking thing drops on Xbox Live, bro, I'm gonna be playing every single fucking one.
You better.
So joke's on you, cuckface.
I actually kind of want to make a Persona 5 tier list soon, like character tier list.
Agreed.
I might. I'm trying to get my boy Rome on it.
Me. I gave you Haruku. You got Saber in this one. Did you boot gang Saber for me too or no?
I did not boot
no, it's just
gang Saber. Also, you mentioned Gotsuba, so.
Gotsuba. Yeah, the goat.
I'm just kidding. Don't ban me, YouTube.
I can't remember. Did you get this girl from Did you get the girl from Fake Grand Order from me or no?
Who?
I don't know fucking how to say this name. ERES.
Oh, I got her from Dur.
Okay.
But since the viewers are probably confused as shit because we can't really show them. Yeah, I got Megan.
Yeah, no, we really can't.
We could. I don't know. We got like 10 minutes until our minimum time to talk. Unless we want to keep going. So
I mean, at this point, we're just sitting here bullshitting.
I don't know. We want to talk
about. I saw
like...
you got Nezuko the other day, bro, and I was jealous. I'm like, you got Nezuko, no.
True. I don't even like Nezuko that much. Like, she's cool.
Anne? Damn.
Who?
Homie's out here with almost all... You got Anne for Persona 2?
On?
On?
Your favorite girl for some reason?
The goat?
Bro, her friend had a better character arc than her. She should have been the Persona haver, bro. That's crazy.
Okay,
like, what did all of On's development came from her friend's development? It's some bullshit.
Exactly.
Her whole character is just her friend's character.
That's how real life development is, bro. You get development from your friend's development.
No, not because if you look at me and everything that's good about my character, it doesn't come from you. It's just me. You know, things that have happened in my life. Like, the things that shaped me isn't just your trauma. Because it's not even something that shaped her. It was her friend that was going through the depression. Not her.
Yeah.
Her friend jumped. And yes, I get it. That's sad, right? But I want to hear more about her friend than her at that point, because her friend has a more interesting story. It sounds harsh. I get it. But like, come on, man. And she had a better design. On just a basic white bitch. I'm just saying it.
Exactly.
Someone take the mic from me. Someone take the white mic from me.
I like the basic blonde hair, blue eye girl, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry, I'm down astronomically, and that's my type. Fuck.
I mean, it's not that bad of a type, I guess. It's probably the most common type in America, if we're being honest.
It is. But then okay, can we talk about dating nowadays, bro? Can we talk about how absolutely...
No, because we'll talk about that for an hour.
Yeah, you're right.
But speaking of type,
I'm saying...
I thought my type was like white girls, but that's just because that's all that's in Washington. And I didn't realize that was the reason. Because I just thought that was my type. But then I go to LA and then I go to Hawaii, and I'm like, I haven't looked at a single white girl since I got here. I'm looking at black girls, I'm looking at Mexicans, I'm looking at like Puerto
Asians.
Ricans and shit, Asians. Well, I already liked Asians, but like I don't know, because in Washington there's a fair amount of Asians too. Yeah, but like it's mostly like just white girls here. So and then I was just in Hawaii, and I'm just like, damn, all these brown girls, and I'm like, holy shit. So I was like, okay, there's no way my type is white girls, because I haven't looked at a single white girl here, because it was white girls too. But I didn't look at any of them because I was too busy looking at the brown girls. I was like, oh, okay. So
what about the girl that you asked to dance and then accidentally blew off by accident by dancing with another girl?
I was talking about an AX.
Yeah, AX. Was she white? Oh, yup. He's quit life. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen.
I told you not to talk about it, man. I told you not to talk about it. I think she was Asian. I didn't get a good look at her because it was in the dark-ass club. But I didn't blow her off. I just forgot to ask for, like, anything to contact her. And I didn't realize it until after. I was so sad.
She's still looking for you, bro. I bet she's
I was so sad. Because, like, I think we hit it off. I think we did. And she was so fun.
Yeah, but then to go dance with another girl, like, 10 minutes later, bro.
Yeah, but that's different. Because when girls dance with girls, it's not, like... Unless they're, like, into that. Most of the time, it's just friend shit. You know?
Yeah.
Because girls are more touchy-feely with each other than dudes are, from perspective point of view. For the most part.
Not perspective, it's truth. It's fucking truth.
Yeah. Well, unless you're like, you don't give a fuck like me.
Yeah, no, but if you try to touch me, bro, if I'm ever on the dance floor, I'm knocking you out.
You touched me in my own home. You touched, like, my stomach and went, ooh.
Ooh.
As a joke, but still.
Hella sus stuff. You and I have done some hella sus stuff together. That's all I'm saying. No, we're not going into this.
Don't make it sound worse than it is, please. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. We've seen each other's dicks, but like, who hasn't? Only once. We were pissing, and then you looked over. Or did I look over?
No,
I don't know.
You looked over. Looked over.
Wait. Can I tell them?
That's cap. That is so much cap.
Wait, no. There is a camping story. Can I tell them? When we were the showers. No? I won't tell them.
No.
Okay, but for context, it's not as bad as you think. And also for context, we didn't go in the showers together. There was like dividers in between the showers. There was a conversation that happened.
Open shower, my shower.
Yeah,
shower.
It's not like we saw each other naked. We didn't fucking do anything. It was just, there was a question that was asked that made me very uncomfortable.
Questions were asked that should not have been asked.
Questions were asked, answers were given, or not.
Answers were not given. Okay.
The thing is, the way we're explaining it, they're gonna think it's so much worse than it is.
It's really not. It's just really embarrassing, and I don't want to talk about it.
We won't. But that's so funny.
Okay. But
I think the mystery makes it funnier, to be honest.
Yeah, it does. The real question is what the comments can be like. Oh, I wonder what it was.
I don't know. It's the Real Ones podcast. We haven't popped off, so there probably won't be any comments. But
well, you can also put it in your server and stuff.
True. Maybe I don't know. I'll try and plug it. Yeah.
What's the point of not? Why not plug the channel, bro?
Well, I'm always gonna plug it.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is probably just the chill, laid back channel. We just talk.
Yeah.
Vibe.
This is just the vibe channel.
I don't know. Is there anything else to talk about it, or do we just end it early? 54 minutes is kind of short, though.
Have I told you about I've been collecting records?
Not on the podcast, but you've told me. But yeah, let's talk about that to finesse another 6 minutes out of it. Let's finesse another 6 minutes.
I'm actually gonna grab my records. Give me a second.
All right. While he's talking about that, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, honestly, you're kind of a bitch. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I don't. I'm just the messenger. You can't shoot the messenger. If you shoot the messenger, you're kind of a bitch, and you should get arrested. But if you haven't subscribed, it's a little button down there somewhere. It's red. It says subscribe on it. Also, next to that subscription button, there's a little bell. Now, in life, bells aren't always the craziest thing. There's a movie called Bell that I liked. It's an anime film. There's bells like at the church, but in this specific context, the bell that I am talking about is the notification bell, and you guys should press it, and you'll get notified for every video, podcast, whatever we put out. So yeah, just stop being a bitch and subscribe.
Okay, so I'm starting with my most recent one. It's an absolute banger. I got Mac. I got the Best Day Ever album, bro. Absolute
nice.
Thank you. So my next album, directly after that, is Offspring.
Oh, I do. Yeah, yes. John got me hella in Offspring, bro. Yes.
Great band, dude.
If you're coming here from like the reaction channel and you're wondering why I give a fuck about anything like rock or metal related, it's because of this man right here.
Pretty much. So the next one, Eddie, you're a big fan of. I got American Teen by Khalid.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck yeah,
so
bro.
I'd listened to this album a few times, but after I got it on vinyl, bro, absolute banger album.
Bro, Khalid's so good. His voice is like majestical.
We'll go with some good old Foo Fighters. Yes,
you can't go wrong with Foo Fighters.
Can't go wrong with Foo Fighters. Cannot go wrong
with the classics.
I got another Mac. I got Circles.
Bro, okay, Circles might be my favorite Mac album.
Okay, so the cool thing is, this is going to be really hard to show on my camera. This is a poster. I want you to see how big this poster is.
Golly. And
there's more on the... This is it.
That's dope.
I don't know if it's even in screen, but on the back it says
it's on screen enough.
Circle, and it's got all of the people who were like used in like making it.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
Because remember, Circles was used in post Mac dying.
Yeah. So it's like a lot of collaborative efforts.
Yeah.
To put it together.
Circles is a lot of,
I'm assuming he was already working on it like before, but like it probably wasn't like completely finished, so they had to like pull some shit together. Because I think he put out a music video for it. I don't know. I don't really remember. Yeah. I don't really remember the rollout for that album.
Now we come down to the white boy specials. We got Eminem.
Ah! I mean, hey man, everyone likes Eminem, or at least old Eminem. I feel like.
The cool thing is like, dude, I can't even show it. Like, it's so hard. It's got this on the inside for one side.
Yeah.
And then, I just dropped the disc. God.
Oh, brother.
I know. And this one came with a poster too, Edmund. Okay. Everything that's going wrong could go wrong right now. It's just such a big album. So you know how Eminem is part of the absolutely don't give a fuck squad?
Yeah.
You see this shit?
That's pretty funny.
Dude, it's such a sick...
It's John's house!
Bro, fuck you. Okay, first off, I'm not gonna train anymore. Kiss my ass.
True. And your parents are now in a nice house, too.
That's also true.
Unfortunate circumstances, but nice house.
Unfortunate circumstances, but again, nice house. My poster went full!
Golly.
And last but not least, some good old Marshall Mathers LP.
Can't go wrong with it. Cannot. So that's all your vinyl so far?
That's all my vinyl so far.
Oh, okay.
No, that's it.
Nice. Are you gonna get the Ava one?
It's in the works.
I'm definitely getting the Ava one. I'm gonna start my collection soon. I'm the last of the boys to get one because Devon did it before us. John's got into it recently. I'm definitely gonna get mine. I think the first one I'll get because it's at Fred Meyer's Good Kid, Mad City, and then I want to get Ava, the Ava soundtrack.
You can get the Khalid one too.
Yeah,
Knowing the boys on the American Teen.
I think.
And then I got a pretty cool little vinyl cover thing.
Nice. Oh, they also have the Monogatari vinyls.
Oh my god!
I think so, right? Don't they? Didn't you? Because I thought there wasn't one, and then you told me there was.
Yeah.
You're the one that told me there was.
We were looking at it. Yeah.
They're probably costing fucking arm and a leg.
Vinyls. Oh, yeah, it's like $200.
Not that bad, honestly.
It's
okay, this box is 100. This one's 200. This one's 140. This one's 140. So you could probably finesse it for like 150 or some shit.
It's not bad.
But like the Kizu soundtrack on its own is 60. But yeah. But I want to get like those. I want to get there was another anime that I want to get the vinyl of. Oh, fuck, I can't even remember. I don't know. But shit, I wish I fucking remember, man. I'm on a podcast, and then I'm gonna remember later when it doesn't even matter, and then I won't be able to say it.
That's how you know. That's how you know you're in a podcast, because you forget the most
True.
basic shit when you're in a podcast.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. I'm trying to think. I do definitely need a 21 Pilots album on my shit.
Ew.
How do you not like 21 Pilots?
No, I just don't like 21 Pilots. I don't like them.
Well, the thing is,
like...
I feel like the only songs you've heard are the ones that your dad plays, which is like the popular ones.
Yeah,
I like 21 Pilots, but like every song of theirs that makes the radio, even though I don't hate them, they're never my favorite songs. All of my favorite songs are like the ones that, I don't know, that just aren't hits. I mean, they're still big, but like not like worldwide. Every one of their grandmas listening to them hits.
That's true.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm excited to get some vinyls and show them the fuck off.
Oh, dude, it's gonna just, dude, it's one of those ones where it's gonna be overkill real quick.
It is. It is. The only thing I'm sad about is like I already got these fucking hobbies, the figure and manga and novels shit, and then I'm like, I'm throwing on vinyls. Unfortunately.
I'm the one who started your figure collecting, and I think you naturally started collecting the books by yourself.
Well, yeah, because you bought me the Goku figure for Christmas back in like.
No, 10th. That was your mom.
Then you bought me a Goku figure though, right? Or was it for my birthday?
I did. I got you a Goku figure for Christmas, and it was a different one. But
that's what I just said. That's okay. Then I wasn't wrong. I didn't say.
But your mom.
Yeah, I know. I know. Okay. But the first one that like made me like, okay, I'm kind of serious about it now is this motherfucker, and I'm gonna show her off because I never get a chance to. So.
Yeah, you never move her, dude. She stays in one spot.
But this shit was like $400, so it's like that was like okay. I'm kind of into this shit pretty deep.
And that is his favorite character.
Yeah, I mean she's my favorite like aesthetic, easily.
Yeah, and then after that, what you got? Aradagi right after that, didn't you?
Yep, vampire.
Yeah, Aradagi song. I'm the only one on our friend group who doesn't have a Shinobi now.
This was only $50.
What is that?
It's Deadpool.
Oh yeah, your Deadpool. Yeah, I'm into that.
Wait, this is the garage showing you the songs of earlier that you don't like. God damn it. Oh!
God damn it.
No! Oh, I put a cup on the ground and I was gonna move it later, but I just spilled something. Oh, I have a towel right here. Holy shit. Oh, my fan's gonna fall. Oh, this is all going wrong. Oh.
This is just like your streams, isn't it, bro? At least once a stream, you have to pour some water by accident.
We got a towel on the ground. The only issue is that's not water, so that's worse. But, ow! Ah! That shit caught my hair. We should have just ended it. Now it's all bad. I think that might be a good place to end it.
It's definitely a good place to end it.
All right, yeah. Welcome back to Real Ones. We're gonna try and just do shit. No promises, as always. Don't expect. You know, it's like a Spider-Man. You know, if you don't expect nothing, you won't get disappointed or whatever.
Always expect it.
Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this hour. We sure did.
I think it was definitely good. What's it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's an hour, 3 minutes, and 4 seconds. 5 seconds.
Wow.
6 seconds.
5 seconds.
7 seconds. All right.
End the fucking podcast.
I'm ending it, and I'm stopping the recording.